Hello, everyone. News Channel 3 Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson with a YouTube and Facebook Live update. Like the sunset, these are getting later. So unlike the sunset, I need to dial it back and move them in earlier, so I apologize for that. It's 9:30 on the clock, and so I'm not going to change the banner and make it a 9 p.m. 9:30 live update. If anything, I think we're going to eventually start going back a little bit earlier. People go into bed earlier these days, right? So you see what we have on the agenda here. Obviously, I'm going to have to keep this on the shorter side because if nothing else, in 30 minutes, I'm going to be live on ARC West Michigan. But we've got some things that we can cover here. I hope everybody's having a great Thursday evening. Thursday, how does that sound? That's pretty good. And it's Friday. I mean, tomorrow's Friday. A lot of folks maybe already have the early weekend off or an early start to the weekend. That's great. If not, then tomorrow, just get through tomorrow, and then you got a 3-day weekend if you have Memorial Day off. So that's going to be great. Donna, good evening to you. In Bangor, always good to see you. Jeanette, we froze outside graduation. It was a little breezy out there, right? But I will say at least it was dry, right? At least it was dry. And congrats, by the way, to your grandson. Awesome. Carla, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to it. You know, heading up north tomorrow with a group, my run group, and there are plenty of other runners coming from the Ziegler, for example, who did Run Kalamazoo, are going up to a run in Traverse City, the Bayshore Marathon, half marathon, 10K, 5K, etc. And so looking forward to it. That's Saturday morning. I'm hoping the rain will hold off. There is reason to be optimistic. Yesterday it was looking pretty bleak. Today, not as bleak, but we'll just have to wait and see. You know how the weather is. So a sweet spring day is on the way for us for tomorrow. And then some rain is coming for Saturday. Saturday showers, but sunshine will return with much warmer air coming in here for the holidays. So overall, the weekend is not looking too bad. But let's say if we have 3 days, we're talking Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I don't think we're going to have 3 dry days, but I do think Sunday, certainly Monday, are going to be nice, and at least we can get 2 out of 3. Deb, good evening to you. Chris, hello in Coopersville. Another comfy day. Have the window open, you bet. Really nice. And today, by the way, winds coming in out of the east today. And so they were coming in over land to the lakeshore, not over the water. And that's why, for example, lakeshore communities today were well into the 60s. South Haven, actually one of the warmest spots in West Michigan today, pushing 70, getting close to it. Whereas yesterday, it was, along with Benton Harbor and St. Joe, the coolest spots, all because of the wind, which yesterday was northwest coming off the chilly Lake Michigan, today coming overland and negating the cooler water there. Good evening to you, K&M. Thanks, I'm doing well, and the families too. Hope you are as well. Donna, if we do see any rain tomorrow, I think it's going to be late. So it'll be tomorrow evening, I think, if we see any. I do think we're going to see some. The big question is, will it come after midnight? So let's say technically Saturday morning, or will it be here Friday night? But I do think substantially the day part for Friday will be looking pretty good. We will see clouds on the increase during the day. Shannon, hello to you. I hope you have a great evening as well. Sally is here. Good weather for a walk. Nice. Whoa, 11 miles. I thought I saw that right. You go. Leslie, good evening to you. I'll do my best. Timmy in BC, thanks so much. 2 miles, 4 times a day. Wow. Hills are definitely no joke. And hey, they can take a toll on your joints, by the way, so take it easy out there. Lily, good evening. It is Friday Eve. Chris, hello to you. Tim, Memorial Day Monday coming up. You're right, on the 25th. When is it going to stop frosting in Urbandale? Well, I will say this. We're done with it. Now, I'm not going to rule out, some rogue cold front. But it's getting less and less likely that we're going to see something like that. And I'll tell you one reason why is because, I'm going to move forward here, because as we get into next week, we're actually going to be tapping into another weather pattern. When I talk pattern, it's something that's going to be sticking around for a little while. And this is a decidedly warmer pattern that will have us warmer than average, I think, all the way up until the first few days of June. And by the time we get there, Yeah, you could still have a frost, but it just becomes increasingly less likely. So I hope that helps to answer the question there, Robert. Kevin, hello to you in Coldwater. And Tina, window open there for some fresh air. This might be a proper window management night. You know, you probably already know that. We're going down to about, what do I have for a low? Tomorrow morning, 48. I've got my windows closed. But remember, I put my summer sheets on. So I don't have, you know, I can't take the chill. All right, there's South Haven. And how about this? Come on, it's 9:35. Look at that daylight. I don't know about you, but this is the best time of the year to me, all the way through June. I'm a summer lover, and so I don't mind the heat, and I love these scenes, and I love the long days. So, but hey, you know, I'm a bit of a night owl, right? Working nights. All right, so let's move on. There's South Haven, South Beach Live. Thanks to the city of South Haven for the view. Let's talk bus stop forecast. I don't know if any schools are really, if they're going tomorrow or not, but just in case. Off to school, partly sunny and 48 degrees, and then coming home, partly sunny, and we're going to be in the upper 60s, right around 69. So looking pretty good. Not a bad bus stop forecast for Friday. Right now, we're in the mid-50s to low 60s. It is a bit on the chilly side there. GR, Ionia, Big Rapids. Only 50 right now in Ionia. But again, you see some of the warmer temperatures right now coming from Benton Harbor and South Haven, where last night at this time it was the coldest. Those were the coldest readings on the map. So we have low 60s along in south, for the most part, of I-94. Sturgis, Coldwater at 57. That's why you were freezing out there, because there is a bit of a breeze. So even if it's like 61, 62 degrees, and the dew points, by the way, I mean, the dew points are in the low 40s, I believe, or no, 30s. So look, if you've got a 35, 38 degree dew point, and you're looking at an air temp in the low 60s, even if the sun's out, if there's a breeze blowing, you're cold. And so that's what was going on at that graduation ceremony. Where did I leave off here? Keep forgetting to shut the windows. Sue, good evening to you. Chris, longer daylight, awesome. Just no heat and humidity. Well, here's our high temperatures for the next 5 days, and you see that we're going to be in the upper 60s tomorrow. I do think Saturday is going to be cool and damp. We have a little low that I think is going to be spinning right over us, and that's the recipe for cloudy skies and sort of cool, damp weather. So if you have a choice, do your outdoor fun on Sunday, or better yet, on the holiday Monday, keeping in mind, by the way, again, the true meaning of the Memorial Day holiday. And then maybe do some indoor projects, or just plan to watch News Channel 3 all day on Saturday. See, I've got your plan solved. Your recreation there. So that's a look at our 5 days, and look at how the temperatures are going up. All quiet on live Doppler radar. A couple of sprinkles up north. No problem here. So let's get right to that 7 day. That late day shower should move over to Saturday, or to Friday. I'm gonna have to change that before we go on the air at 10 o'clock. I misplaced that. So maybe Friday evening. I think it's Friday evening we could see some showers. Certainly Saturday. I mean, once we get overnight into the wee hours of Saturday morning, all bets are off. I think some showers. I think the showers will continue into Friday or Saturday. How much rain on Saturday? It looks rather anemic. Less than 1/10 of an inch is suggested by the GFS, by the NAM. Maybe 1/10 of an inch. So not a lot. And primarily in the morning, and just some light showers. And by Sunday, I think we'll see some sunshine, a chance for a scattered shower, thunderstorm. Memorial Day is looking sweet. Lots of sunshine and warmer. Look at that high of 80, and look what happens Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm telling you, like I said, we're going to get into a warmer pattern, and that's going to be sticking around for a while with those 80s. Little M's Tammy Sue. There you go. I answered that question. Amanda, hey, good to see you. Thank you so much. I miss you too. I hope you're doing well, by the way, and thank you very much for that. You're very kind, and I hope all is well. Heavy rain or light rain, it's going to be light on Saturday. That's the way we're looking right now anyway. And so there you see the rest of the 7 day. The important note here is that once we get to Monday and we head into next week, I mean, we're headed for several days of warm temperatures. So those of you who are like, for example, when are we going to say goodbye to the threat of frost? Well, hey, look, around here, I got news for you. We don't ever say that we can never have the threat of frost, but the chances are really diminishing fast, especially in light of what this forecast model is suggesting for the end of May and the first few days of June, which is actually warmer than average temperatures. You see where our averages sit right now, low 70s, right around 50 degrees. Donna, hopefully no rain till 8 o'clock on Friday. Yeah, I think you'll be all right. I think you'll be all right tomorrow. Lori, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I will say this, I'm going to be checking in, Chris, 2-1 for me next week. I know you're not liking the 80s, buddy, and I got to tell you, you're not going to like the news for the rest of the week. I mean, we're not talking about 90, but we are. And, you might think that the end of May, that 80 degrees is typical for us. It's not. Our typical high, once we get to, let's say, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, let's say the last few days of May, our typical high is the low to mid 70s. So 80 is warmer than average, but certainly not out of the ordinary, and nowhere near a record. Misty, thanks so much. I always appreciate your comment there about Berry County and Ceresco too. Thank you so much. Kathleen, looking forward to it being warmer. Get those short sleeves and flip-flops ready to go. That's my language right there. Short sleeves and flip-flops. So I'll be checking in some tomorrow. Will is going to be working for me tomorrow as I head up north, and I'll be checking in to let you know how things go up there for that run. I got fingers and toes crossed. I just want to cross the finish line healthy, I'll tell you that. In the meantime, tonight I'll be live in 18 minutes, just 18 minutes on Arc West, Michigan. That's at 10 o'clock. I'll be live in an hour 18 on the Mothership, News Channel 3. Jeff Porter's here in the morning, 4:30 to 9 a.m. with your temperatures, with your forecast updates for the weekend as well. And then don't forget that I'm on Facebook, WWMT's Keith Thompson. I'll try to run off a Facebook Live or two while I'm up there in the great up north. And also I'm on Threads, YouTube, Instagram, and X. Is that right? Threads, YouTube, Instagram, and X. Yeah. At Weatherman Keith. At Weatherman Keith. Thanks a lot, Donna. I'm looking forward to it, because all my run peeps who I've been hanging with on these Saturdays and at the Ziegler, we're all going to be up there. So that's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm hoping that all of us can be healthy too. Jesse, I haven't seen you in a while. Good evening to you from the Berg. That's all right. You're joining in, and that's good. Thank you so much, Ethan. I will. I'm seriously. I'll be in touch with you over the weekend here, so that I can drop by and say hello. No rain during the day tomorrow, Jesse. Tomorrow night, maybe. Certainly overnight in the wee hours of Saturday. Yeah, I think so. Heat and humidity. Oh, not good for you. Well, let me look at this, and this is for you too, Chris. There in Coopersville. The humidity is going to bounce up. What's the 26, 27? What are we at now? 21. I usually write these dates down. 22, 23. Next Monday, Tuesday, we're going to see the humidity jump up into the 60s, mid 60s even. So I think next Tuesday, Wednesday, it's going to be a little humid. But then we have some cooler, dry air that's going to be coming in. And even when we warm back up, I think the dew points will still behave. If they hang out in the 50s, I think you'll like it. Lori, have the grill going at Texas Roadhouse for the holiday. There you go. All right, Lori. Come on, who doesn't want some steak, right? Or something like that anyway, for the holiday. Donna, thanks so much. Leslie, thanks. I appreciate it. That's right, Chris. Thanks. Don't take your anger out on me, or else you're not going to like me for the next few months. Jeanette, I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Jesse, hello to the baby goats. I appreciate that. Katie, summer is on the way. Yeah, cool. All right. In the evening, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. All right. Maybe Saturday, depending on how I'm recuperating, or Sunday. Okay. I'm going to be up there, both of those too. So today was perfect, Denise. I think a lot of people would agree with that. Tina, hello to you in Brooklyn in the Irish Hills. All right, everybody, I'm going to skate. I got 15 minutes to be live on ARC and then an hour 15 live on News Channel 3. Hey, we made it to Friday. If you have a 4-day weekend, then good for you. If you don't, you got Friday to get through, and then we hit the weekend. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I'm not going to be here for a couple of days, obviously. Do want to remember again Memorial Day and thinking of those who have served our country in the ultimate way. And so think of those not only who paid the price, but also those who are having to grieve because of that. That to me is what Memorial Day is all about. I hope you have a great weekend. Like I said, I'll be in touch. I know I promise I'm going to do something from up there just to let you know anyway how it went. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope you have a great weekend, a safe weekend, and let's get this summer started. And Chris, we'll just hope that the dew points stay down and it doesn't get too warm. Jesse, plants are starting to grow. Awesome. Good to hear. Tomorrow, I think during the day, Donna, it will hold off. I do. Let's see. Teresa, loving the weather, not a fan of the humidity. Yeah, I think you got a lot of fans there too with that one. Lily, thanks for that. I appreciate it, and good night to you as well. Have a good night, everybody, and I'll see you again soon.